What is up, guys? This is the Horseman Hot Dog. Today I'm bringing you a video on how to get better in COD, and I have some tips and tricks, some stuff that will help you better your game, better everything that you know about COD. Now in Ghosts, it's a little bit different than the other CODs. Like when you play Black Ops 2, when you play Modern Warfare 3, you're like, bang, bang, bang. It's all over the place. You can rush and you can do good and, all that other stuff. But in Ghosts, it's really just about knowing your map and just being able to predict spawns. That's basically two things comes down to, but there is some other factors in there. Important factors, believe me, which is why I'm making this video, of course. But there is other YouTubers out there that have already made these videos, but I want to make mine, 'cause I want to feel needed. So, here we go. First tip, drop shotting. In this clip, you'll see me do a lot of drop shotting. I don't know if I do it in the beginning a lot here, but I definitely do drop shot a lot. And oh my god, I cannot tell you how many times that has helped me in a gunfight. Just because I got on the ground and the guy just didn't react and he just shot above me and I got that kill. Saved me so many times. So yeah, basically people, what they try to do is they try to drop shot with the default controls, but that is not how you do it. That's not how you efficiently do it unless you're like some, I just drop shot that guy right there. But yeah, unless you're some super beast or something that can just control 3 things on the controller at a time. I don't think you're going to be able to do that. So my suggestion is to change your controls to tactical. And tactical basically means that your knife button is your crouch button and your crouch button is your knife button. No. Your knife, yeah. Your crouch button is your knife button. There we go. Yeah, so it's basically switch, flip-flop. And that really helps because you're going down on the ground, and all you have to, your thumb's already there. I mean, you're already playing on that thumb, so yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, second tip, get headphones, like, now. If you have not gotten them, get them now. If you want to be better, get them now, because I'm telling you, being able to put on those headphones and using, like, dead silence and amplify, oh my god, you can hear everything, especially in free-for-all. And in Search and Destroy, you can get just beastly clutches with that. Just, putting on headphones, have that immersion, have all the sounds coming to you, and you know where everybody is. Because in this clip a few times, I actually, if you see me, like, turn around 180 or, camp by doorway, I am not camping, alright? That's the last fucking thing I want to do is camp, alright? I'm not camping. What I'm actually doing is, I heard the guy, and he's gonna come around that doorway, and I'm just simply waiting for him so I can just pick up that kill real quick. And it really helps because, you can hear people coming at you, and you can just react quicker. Okay, third tip, know the map. It is really, really, really important to know the map because you want to know where the spawns are, you want to know where people are, you want to know if there's any secret spots, you want to know everything about the map so you can get 100% playing quality out of it. And just so you can just straight up beast on that map just by knowing it, knowing your surroundings. And that's basically all I have to say about that, because if you know your map, you're going to do pretty good already. So, where are we at? Fourth tip, don't rush in the middle. That is about one of the dumbest things you can do, because people, if you think about it, people are all around you. They surround you in the middle. There's no chance like you're gonna live in that. So just stick to the sides. So there's basically only one way they can rush at you, and along with your sound horse skills, of course you're gonna pick up that kill because you know it's gonna happen. You know where they're coming from. You're not in the middle of the map looking like a dumbass, getting shot at by people you don't even know where they're at. So, just don't go in the middle of the map unless you really need to. Fifth one, which is a little one, but it's still very important. Use amplify and dead silence. Amplify, of course, amplifies your hearing. Dead silence makes it so you can't hear your own footsteps. And this just imagine being able to hear everyone's footsteps, all right, with your headphones, and then like up that by 10, all right, because first of all, when you use that, you can't hear your own footsteps, and enemy footsteps are amplified, and even if the enemy has dead silence, you can still hear them. So those are my must perks on every single class. I don't care what class I'm making, those are my must perks. I need to have them on there. It helps me so much. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 one. Know your loadout. Just know your gun. Right here, I'm using the Honey Badger. I know the pros and cons of it. I know it doesn't really do that well at long range, but it can still pick off people long range. Like, perfect example right there. I had to just burst my shots and I got them at long range. But if you're using, like, the Remington, of course, you'd have to know that you can just pick people off at long range. That has, like, 0 recoil to it. It's just a beastly gun all around, so yeah, just know your loadout. Okay, I think we have our last one here, and it is predict spawns. Just plain and simple, predict spawns. If you see, obviously not in free-for-all because everyone's spawning around you, but if you're playing a team-based match, then you see one side of the map's like empty, or you know, it's directly to your team, and then just try and guess and see if the enemy is there, just based on guesswork. Now, they might not be there all the time, but just trying to guess the spawns can really help you in that you can just make a prediction to see where they're at. So those are my tips on how I got better at COD. Drop shot right there for the win. So yeah, that's basically, if you keep to those tips and you practice, you'll become a pretty good COD player, because I know when I followed these tips, I became pretty good. You know, I didn't really believe in switching your controls to tactical, but then I tried it. I was like, you know, I was watching this one video, I forget the YouTuber, but I watched his video, and he was like, yeah, use tactical controls, and I'm like, man, that's a good idea, I should do that. So change to tactical, man. Drop shots, even jump shots too, that's what I forgot to mention. Jump shots still do work, even though in Black Ops 2 they were just the factor that got all kills were jump shots. They really still do work in Ghosts, so you know, use them, because they do work. They can get you out of a lot of sticky situations, just like drop shotting. Also, something I did forget, perks. Yes, use the right perks. This is my Russian class, but since you can't rush in this game, you know, I just usually kind of stay back. So, I mean, I have all the lightweight and stuff on it, and it really helps me with, like, aiming down the sights faster and everything. And I just use the specialists. So, yeah, that's about it. You know, like I said, follow his steps, become a beast, like, subscribe, comment. Horseman, hot dog, out!